Welcome to Skook's Tarot. This is a love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a timeless reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If it does not, check your other planets. And so I'm going to be looking at your energies regarding your heart and love, and then the person that's most likely to cross your path in the future, what they're going through. And then to what happens when the two of you get together and what would be possible outcome. And so, Leo, let's get started. Let's look and see what marvelous adventures you're going to have. Moon. World. Messenger of Fire. Wow. What have you been up to? Them, Page of Wands, Five of Earth, and Tower. Well. Together, Page of Fire, Justice, and Call. Oh, okay. Moon. The moon's about things that are hidden. And I really like this particular moon because it has some wonderful imagery. There's sparkles coming down from the moon. Now, let's look at what the moon has to offer in this instance. Sometimes, this is the recent past. Sometimes it can mean the dark, the dark night of the soul. Facing fears. I don't know if you've been having some challenges in the recent past. Most of us have. But I think that this whole thing of us being home more, or things just being different, has brought out information we didn't have before, especially about what's real and what isn't real, about the invisible realms. Perhaps your spirituality has had a chance when you're not rushing, that you've had to be more introspective. You've had to deal with illusion and truth. That you need to trust the mystery and remember that material realm is an illusion. That, we live in this 3D world and how much of it, weird things happen here. I know I can tell you all kinds of stories, but how much of it is real? I said, well, we have to live here. We have to survive in the 3D. But there's so much more that's hidden from us if we don't seek it out. That in the past, your current situation in the 3D is not really a reflection of what's real. That you've had an opportunity to sit in the quiet darkness and look at the mysteries and look at the moon and think about that sort of thing. And this has helped you to kind of become a deeper, more enlightened individual. And in the current sense, you have the world. Now, the world is like super-de-duper awesome. It's a wonderful card about enlightenment. So I see that you've been on a spiritual journey that, our spiritual journeys have a lot to do with our emotional journeys. Because spirit and emotion, not too far from each other. Certainly far from the material sense. So here you have the world. And the world's about a cycle completion. So whatever it is you've been going through that's been, rearranging your thoughts about what's important and what's real and what isn't real, has brought about a completion of a karmic cycle in your life. And this enlightenment that you're going to embrace is going to bring you accomplishment and abundance, and I can see that it's going to bring you love because it brings you everything. Okay? Now, in the near future, you have messenger of air. Now, air's about thoughts, and air is very fast energy. It's like a wind. You're going to make some decisions in the near future, perhaps regarding love. You're going to be thinking, oh, maybe that person's the person I want. Well, maybe that person is. You're going to be looking around and trying to find love. But unfortunately, using air energy to do this isn't going to help much, because that's not your heart. You know, to intellectually say, well, I want that person, or they have what I want, or they have the qualities I want. That can be good, but you have to think about too, other things. And perhaps in your future, this can also be a quick-minded, charismatic, serious person that you're looking at. That this possibly might be a love interest, but it doesn't have a lot of love in that card. But you have love manifesting, so you just need to remember that just because someone looks good on paper doesn't make them, true long-lasting love material, okay? But you're willing, you have the world there. You've got your feelers out, okay? Now, the person you're going to be interacting with that's coming into your future is the Page of Water. Now, water's all about emotion. So here you have the messenger of air, and they're like Page of Water. And it's like romantic attraction and emotional awareness and being in touch with their feelings and being artistic and psychic and sensitive and gentle and that they're learning to love themselves. They're becoming enlightened while they were in the recent past. They've been basically preparing themselves to be the loving person they want to be. In the current energy, they have Five of Earth. Now, Five of Earth is, that feeling like, here I've worked on myself, I'm opening up my heart, and I'm getting nothing. I don't have anything. I'm not getting what I want. I feel left out. I feel like, I've been through too much. So they're, maybe they've been hurt a lot. And they're a sensitive person, okay? And if you're looking at them with just the messenger of air, this in and out, are you the one? Nope, I'm by, that can be a little harsh, okay? This person is a sensitive person. Perhaps you need to be a little, and Leo's, usually kind of a boisterous, aggressive energy sometimes, not always, but certainly no nonsense. You're not going to, involve yourself with someone who's flaky, and perhaps you feel someone who's that emotional and sensitive is a little on the flaky side. Perhaps somebody's on the little, you're just not ready for someone that sensitive in your life. Okay? And then they're feeling like picked on. But this is all an illusion. They aren't alone. They aren't lacking. It's an illusion. And they need to start counting their blessings and realizing that they have a lot to offer, and that love will come to them, okay? Other things will come to them. But in the near future, they've got this tower, and now tower is source, in awakening within them, okay? And they're having an epiphany, perhaps. But there may be a sudden change, a surprising paradigm shift. Maybe they're discovering their self-worth. Maybe they're discovering that something better is coming. And it could be a cycle change. Perhaps this whole thing of, being too sensitive and feeling, like a victim is coming to an end for them. Okay? Now, between the two of you, you have an interesting thing here. You have Page of Fire. Now, fire is about passion and action and passionate beginnings, freedom and invitation and new adventure, spiritual discovery. So there's a possibility you've met them already, and you may have met them at work or a gathering or a party or on Zoom or something like that, that the seeds of passion were kind of planted and you weren't aware of it, perhaps. And then you have together, you have Justice. Now, Justice about karma too, seeing the truth, self-honesty, fair decision, justice, balance. I'd like to think that you're going to see their worth, perhaps a little belatedly. This is the current energies though, so perhaps you are going to treat them a little more fairly, that you won't put them in this box of over emotional flaky person, that you will say, okay, I'm going to give, this a chance. Let's be just, let's be kind, let's be honest, let's find out the truth, be willing to find out what's really going on. Now, the last card is also a major arcana, and so this is interesting to me that you have, in this whole thing, you have 5 major arcanas. These are karmic and soul events and lessons, and so the both of you seem to be getting some serious lessons to teach you things. And 20 is about, this is judgment, and it's called call. But judgment is about awakening, finding your true purpose, calling you to your true purpose. You're being called into a deeper, more authentic relationship with myself, my higher self, and higher power, and with others. So this relationship is going to go to a deeper, more spiritual level if you allow it. And it's possibly because you met them in the past and you discounted them, that it's going to be a resurrection, basically, of a relationship that stagnated in the past. And it's going to be it's going to be justice, because they may have been carrying a torch for you, and that's why they felt left out, because it's just you didn't notice them, you didn't acknowledge them. Well, that's going to change. There's going to be a rebirth, a resurrection of something thought dead, a breakthrough, a wake-up call. So I'm hoping that this person who's got carrying a flame for you, or at least some feelings, that they will be given some opportunity to show you their worth and how much they care. Okay, let's look here. Honeymoon, healing family issues, and trust. Okay, you may have enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You may have an opportunity to go to something where they are there too, and take that opportunity to get to know them a little better. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Sometimes how we react and how we interact in love is directly directly connected to how we were loved and how we learned about what love was as children. And I think, it's easy to blame them. Well, I can't trust people because of this, that, or the other. My parents weren't good to me, whatever. And just know that your parents probably did the best they could. They may have been wounded themselves, perhaps generational traumas. So you have to just forgive and let go. And remember to forgive them, because you have to, if you want to have trust. You have to have, it's calling for you to have trust, to have faith that this is going to be the right thing. There's more going on than meets the eye, the heart of the matter. Oh, that's what this is all about. There's more to this person than you even saw. You didn't even see them. Well, there's going to be justice now, because you're going to see them. And you're going to see them in a whole new light. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Leave a comment if this resonates with you. And you have a wonderful day. Thank you.